What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sande, and I'm about to do my foundation routine, son. Okay, so this is actually going to be the very first time I've ever shot anything like this. Y'all already know I don't have any makeup or foundation routines or anything on my channel. This is a little out my comfort zone, but I've been asked so many times to do it, and I told y'all I really do follow up on the requests as much as I can. If it's something that I can do, I'm going to try my darndest to do it. Y'all already know. So, pretty much since the beginning of time, I've been getting requests to show you guys my foundation routine, show you guys what I do to kind of get ready and that kind of thing. I'm getting ready to do or go to a photo shoot that I'm going to be a part of. I was actually selected as part of this photo shoot here in St. Louis. It's actually called Black Girls Who Rock, okay? And it's actually going to follow up with a series of different events, and some of the proceeds from these events are going to actually go to a nonprofit organization titled by that same name. And I was honored to be one of the several women selected for this group that are going to be part of this photo shoot. So I'm totally honored by that. And anyway, so I'm getting ready to do that. So I'm going to show you guys my foundation routine for the day. You guys know I change my foundation an awful lot. It could be liquid, it could be whatever the case. I go from drugstore to high-end or whatever, and we're going to have some drugstore brands, but as far as the foundation and the powder, it will be MAC. So the first thing I'm going to use is this matte cream mattifier, okay? And this is by MAC. Okay, and I basically put a little bit on my finger as such, okay, and I rub it in my hands like that, and I put it on the areas where I have a tendency to perspire, and it happens to be a portion of my T-zone, my upper lip, a little bit of the bottom chin, and I put a little bit on my brow. If you do perspire on your face, it helps with not looking too dewy after you perspire, so when it dries, you won't necessarily need to put powder on. Okay, that's been my experience with it. So the next thing I'm going to use is going to be the Select Cover-Up by MAC. Okay, and this is an NW45. Okay. And this is actually for the dark circles that I have under my eyes, and I've always had these. These are hereditary. So I'm going to put just a little dab like that. A little bit goes a long way. Okay? Looks just like that. And I'm going to just basically rub it between my two fingers. For the most part, I use my fingers for everything. For the most part. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've done this on camera, so that's one that has not been done. And that's one that has been. Okay, just so you guys can kind of see. Okay? So I'm going to do the other one here. And I'm going to make some weird faces. It is what it is. I'm actually washing my fingers off with baby wipes. I always have them right at this is actually my vanity. Apologize for all this back here. I've been doing a lot of organizing over the weekend. So, and my nephew was here yesterday, and he tore that little bad boy up. So, anyway, it is what it is. He's 2 years old. Love him. That's my Pookie Poo. Next up, we're going to use my Studio Tech. And this is Studio Tech. That's what it looks like. Alright. And I know not everyone likes MAC. It is what it is. I just happen to like this for photo shoots. And I also love it on camera, too. This is NW45, and that's what it looks like. Okay. It's great for photo shoots. So basically that's the pad that I use, and I use the pad that's on the inside. Some people use different stuff. Now I would advise some people to put some on their neck. I don't really like doing that. I kind of just blend it out. I'll go as low as I can on my neck because my hair is going to cover up my neck anyway. Now if I was going to be having to showcase my neck, naturally I would tell you guys to do that. I don't need all that. I hate hugging someone and getting it on them because they happen to touch a little portion of my neck. So I only put a little bit towards the bottom. Next up is going to be my Studio Tech, or Studio Fix, excuse me. This is another MAC product, and this is again going to be an NW45. You're not going to be able to see it because it's always in my my makeup case. So anyway, it is that color. Okay. Obviously, I've hit pan. I've got 4 or 5 of these bad boys. So, and it's the same type of applicator. Sometimes I use this. And sometimes I use a powder brush. So it's just kind of what you want to do. I like my makeup very matte, which is why I use the Fix. Some people use Studio Tech and they just let it rock. I don't like the dewy look at all. I do not like it on me, not by any stretch, so I always make sure I matte my face down. And this is kind of what it looks like. Okay? Alright, so here we go. Next up, I'm going to do a liner. This is actually broken, but it works like a charm. So I'm going to continue to use it. This is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. You're not going to be able to really see it, but that's what it looks like. Okay, and it's just a black liner. And it's Black Onyx is the name, and the number is 200. And it's a retractable eyeliner. Now this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm not used to using the camera to guide me, but that's what I'm doing today. So this is very weird. So here are my eyes done. Okay. Alright, so I should have, actually, there's one step that I always take right before I put my liner on, and I'm going to do it right now, but reality is I do this that I'm about to show you first. Typically what I will do is I will do my highlight first under my eyes, and I will do my eyebrows, and then I will do a blush, and then I'll do my eyeliner. Now I use my blush, and this is a tip that I've been doing for years. Not everyone's really fond of it, but just like you can use lipstick as a blush, and I do that quite often. I also use my blush as eyeshadow, and when I say that, I'm about to use MAC's Fever, okay, because everything I'm going to rock today is going to be red based. So this is a MAC blush. That's one of my favorite blushes in the entire world. I'm about to use my Coastal Scents blush brush, and it has been used before. That's what it looks like. I've featured these on my channel before. One of my favorite sets of blush brushes in general. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on my face like so. I really don't do the whole, you know, fish face thing. I don't do all that. I'm real simple. Now, the thing that I typically do, I'll put a little bit on my lid. I know that sounds weird, but it works, okay? And hopefully you guys can see that, all right? Next up, I do my eyebrows, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I real quick just kind of put a spoolie on my eyebrows and just kind of darken them up just a little bit. And I'm going to do my highlight, which this is a CoverGirl highlight that you probably see, and you can get these everywhere. I show this to you all the time. It's an eye enhancer, and it is just a shimmery gold color. It's really pretty, and this is most of the time, 98% of the time, what you see under my eyes. So I will typically just kind of put it right under my eyes like so. And that's typically my brow highlight. And I use the applicator to put that on, okay? And then what I do is I just kind of take my fingers. Like I said, I'm really simple, okay? Like so. Next up, I will apply mascara. Today I'm going to use the MAC False Lashes mascara. And it's the False Black, which you're not going to probably be able to see real well, but there it is. And this is what the tube looks like, okay? And I'm going to apply that on my eyelashes. You guys, y'all, this is funny. I'm all up in this camera, y'all. This is exactly why I haven't done one of these, because I'm not used to doing all this extra. Like, I'm not used to being like, at all. Okay, so anyway. Alright, so we're going to do the other side. Alright, y'all. Okay, so I went ahead and I just put my lashes on, and they're still a little bit wet, so I apologize for that. But anyway, I went ahead and put my lashes on because I didn't really feel comfortable doing that on camera, to be completely honest. I'm not there yet, but I will be at some point. So anyway, put my lashes on, and these are actually some lashes that I actually got. These are from Model 21, and the top portion of it is all jacked up. And this is actually the model number 42. Okay. Next up, last thing, and this is really it for me, is I am going to line my lips. You can use a brown lip liner. This is what I typically use, but I use a brown lip liner, and then I'm going to apply 2 lipsticks on today. And my lips are hella chapped. I'm just being real. It is what it is. Okay. And I like them dry like this when I'm going to apply this lipstick. Okay, next step is going to be my MAC Ruby Woo. This is exactly what the container looks like. Okay, got stuff all over my hands. This is what the color looks like. As you can see, I've applied it before with brown liner on, and we're going to go ahead and apply that. Now, it is the most drying formula ever, okay? Like in life. But it lasts for freaking ever. I mean, on some other levels. All right. Okay, so That's Ruby Woo on its own. Alright? And next up, I'm going to just darken it up just a little bit, and I'm going to use NYX's Jumbo Lip Pencil, one of my absolute favorites. I've featured it before, number 718, and this is maroon, okay? Whoops, took the bottom portion off. That's what the color looks like, okay? And I'm going to use it. Now look how dark it is. Just to darken up my lips just a little bit. So anyway, this is it. This is basically it. My hair still needs to be done. I'm going to do that here in just 2 seconds. And but I want to kind of show you guys when I typically do my makeup. It is really, really relatively simple. I just use a simple highlight under my eye. It's a very easy way to just kind of give yourself a little bit of a pop on your eye without having to do a full face of eyeshadow. A lot of times I don't have a lot of time, so I've just kind of always done a highlight when I'm in a rush. And I thought I'd show you guys this because I've been asked a lot specifically for this. As time goes, what I'll start to do is show you guys different types of routines based on the foundation. So for instance, I always use my Makeup Forever HD liquid foundation. I didn't have enough time to do that today, but if you guys want me to do more foundation routines, and I don't necessarily have to do a full face, or if you guys want me to do a full face, I'm happy to do it, but I can, a full face as in finishing doing the whole makeup look like what I just did today. Or if you guys want me to just do a foundation routine where I just show you guys what it looks like with the powder and the foundation and that's it, I can totally do that. So leave those comments down below, whichever you prefer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize, it's amateur, it is what it is. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll get some footage of either the finished product of everything that happened hair-wise and everything after this, and maybe I'll vlog a little bit of the experience at the shoot. But yeah, I'm talking too much now. Alrighty, I love y'all. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. And of course, find me on Facebook, facebook.com/TheSocialiteLife. And follow my blog, TheSocialiteLife.blogspot.com. And as always, you already know I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Alright, what's up, y'all? Your girl Sandy. Here's the finished look. I know. I'm not a professional, but not bad, right? Okay. So I'm here at the shoot actually, and technically I'm supposed to go up next, but your girl don't do photo shoots. So I'm watching everybody else do it, and I'm gonna show you what's going on behind the scenes, and then I'm gonna let them do it first, and then I'm gonna go last. Okay, so here's the deal. Hold on, let me just show you.